Yes, it's finally done. It's here after a year of work and effort, and our team putting in all of their time and energy and so much work. It's finally here. We're going to talk about it on today's podcast. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson. I'm a ballroom dance professional, a life coach, and a peak performance expert. I'm part of a group of motivated people who are dedicated to attaining emotional mastery and unlocking our full potential. We've realized life is a dance. The ups and downs can spin you out of your mind, but it's time to take back control. It's time to become a lifer. We don't believe others are responsible for how we feel. In fact, we don't believe anyone can make us feel anything. We are a new breed of overachievers. Emotional mastery is our journey, and unlocking our full potential is the key. Welcome to the journey. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life. What's up, lifers? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast. I'm so glad you joined me today. And today is an awesome day. Not that all of them aren't awesome, but holy cow, we finally finished the book. And I'm excited to tell you that we have our first few copies here in the office. And we're just so excited. We're stoked to finally have it done. A lot of work, a lot of effort went into it. Big, huge thank you to my team, of course. And I really can't say thank you enough to all the efforts that everybody's put in to get this book to life, actually. And for those of you that have not been paying attention, we talk about it often, and I've been letting you know along the way that the book is coming. It's finally done. We haven't released it yet. So if you want your copy, stay tuned here and I'll tell you how you can get your copy. But we've been working on it. It's not available yet for you to get. Well, maybe you can get it the hard way. But we are so excited. It's finally here. So let me tell you the name of the book. The full name is Every Minute: Emotional Mastery Secrets for the Dance of Life. And honestly, this has been one of the most interesting processes. I've published a couple of books already. We've done a biography, and that was great practice and great fun to be able to do a biography for one of the mentors of ours that we respect and love. And it was a learning experience. Right before that, we also did another book. So if you didn't know, I had another book out. It's called The First Step, A Competitive Guide to Ballroom Dance. Obviously, those of you that have been listening know I'm a ballroom dancer, and it's part of who I am, and it's part of who I've always been. And so that part will never really leave my world. But I do love personal development, and I love helping people to find their way to an incredible life and find their greatness. And really, that's the goal, right? Help as many people find their greatness as I possibly can. But along the way, I've learned and come to really enjoy and love helping people find a better way to understand and control and manage their emotions. And so, obviously, this book is all about emotions and being able to master your emotions. And master, I use, the word is interesting in interviews and working with lots of different masters of their craft. Almost all of them will say that mastery is not what we do. We don't attain mastery. We shoot for mastery. We work towards mastery. And most of the masters that I've interviewed will all say, yes, I'm good at it, and maybe they'll admit that, but most of them will say they're not masters, and yet they're ages and miles ahead of those of us that are trying to become like them and to do what they do. But this is about a journey. It's a journey to emotional mastery and intelligence and understanding how to manage your emotions. You see, here's the thing. Who taught you in elementary school to do your emotions and to manage them, how to do happy and sad and angry? Who taught you how to do that? Well, there was no class. Well, I know. Well, maybe it was junior high. They taught you there, right? There was a class that you did. It was emotional mastery, 1, and it was homeroom first period, right? No, that didn't happen. Well, of course they did it in, high school. That seems ridiculous. Why would they not have done it in high school, right? Yeah, well, I missed that class. And, I recently was doing a lecture to a few different high schools, and none of them had those classes either. In fact, none of them had them right now. In today's world, where we know so much about emotional intelligence and being able to control our mind and our soul and our body and manage those things, nobody's teaching the kids how to do it. Okay, and I say nobody, and I use that loosely because if you're one of those out there doing it, thank you. And thank goodness you are here. But you know what? I don't remember getting that education. I had to go seek it out, and I sought it out because of things that were going on in my world and stuff that was happening in my world. Like so many of us, we go on our journey through life, and as each little twist and turn happens in our journey, it kind of guides us to the next thing that we need to learn and the next thing that is important to us. And for me, that was about emotional mastery. And that journey was incredible. It was, looking back, it was crazy and fun and heartbreaking and educational. And that journey was, something that has shaped me and helped me become who I am today. And somebody who I believe I'm a learner, I'm a lifer. I've decided that this is part of my path. This is where I'm going. This is how I'm going there. And for many of you that have become lifers along the way and realize this is part of your journey as well, welcome aboard. And for you, this book hopefully will be a little bit of a guide, a lot of a guide for you to head down this path. And if not start your journey already, being in your journey, this book will help you and guide you on this journey of emotional mastery. I thought it'd be fun since, we have the book and it's exciting that it's here, it's finally done, that I'd read you one of the intros to one of the chapters. And it's one of my favorite topics that I love to talk about, and this is just one piece of the book. The book is amazing. I love it. It's turned out really great, and I know you're going to love it too. I can't wait for you to read it and get your hands on it, and it will happen soon. In fact, if you want to be one of the first, if you've listened to the podcast, you can go to everyminutebook.com and register early, and you'll be one of the first to have access to it. But I thought for fun I'd read just a couple of paragraphs from one of my favorite chapters. Of course, they're all my favorite chapter. I wish I could just read it to you all, but I thought this would be fun for the day. So this is chapter 7, We Do Our Emotions. We do our emotions. For someone without an understanding of emotional mastery, or even someone who is skeptic, this might be disagreeable. Stop and think about the idea. If you do your emotions, then that means no one and no thing can make you feel anything. Only you have the ability to decide how you feel. The ramifications of this are tremendous. Coming to grips with the idea that we do our emotions can be challenging, but it gives us ultimate power. We are indeed response-able for our emotional states. I split the word very particularly with hopes to emphasize that you have control. You have the ability to respond. You see, happiness is a choice. Sadness is a choice. All emotions are a choice. Sometimes doing our emotions doesn't seem like it's our choice, but it is. You have control. You are the captain of your ship, and you must learn to be the best captain you can be. If you feel this isn't true right now, stick with me. You can learn the skills you need to truly be response-able. And that's the intro to chapter 7. That's just chapter 7. Guys, I am so excited for you to find this book and finally get it in your hands. It's awesome. I mean, of course, I'm biased, but it's been such a journey to put this together and such a great experience, and I can hardly wait for you to learn more about it. That's just the beginning of chapter 7. Chapter 7 is wicked. Can't wait till you get to it. So if you haven't already signed up for, the pre-order for early access to it, please go over to everyminutebook.com and just put your name and email in, and we'll let you know when you can first get a hold of the Every Minute book. And of course, you got to stay tuned for one of our exciting things we're doing again. And for those of you that participate in this upcoming event that we're doing and hosting, Majic for Life is hosting an event called the Online Ballroom Congress. And I know some of you aren't ballroom dancers, but again, I am a ballroom dancer and I love personal development, and this Congress that we're holding is ridiculous, and you're going to want to come. Even if you're not a ballroom dancer, the stuff that you're going to get out of this is ridiculous. So stay tuned for more about that, and it may be one of the first ways you can get the book. So you're going to want to stay tuned and pay attention to that coming up. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are also we have magicforlife.com. So go check that out, and that's where you'll find these podcasts. And so just stay tuned. We're going to be letting everybody know about the exciting event that's coming up soon, and we're just super stoked, man. So many things are coming together for us right now, and we're having a ball. And so I hope you guys get on board and participate with all the cool things. And as usual, if you love the podcast and you know somebody that this could help, please like and subscribe wherever you listen to it. If you are enjoying it, please send us an email. You can send it to somehow through one of your mediums, and we'd love to hear from you. But thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you lifers out there, and keep working every day to improve your management, your control, your ability to live in a beautiful state and do your emotions every day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Want more Magic for Life? If so, then reserve your copy of my new book. Get your copy at everyminutebook.com. Inside this book, you'll find the secrets to attaining the next level of performance in anything you do. Learn the secrets behind emotional mastery that'll start you on your new journey of being a lifer. Whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or an artist, this book will change your life forever. Get your copy reserved today.